Guys, what is happening? This is my first YouTube video. Well, it's actually in fact the second one. You might have seen a RC plane quick build that I had uploaded just to get the first one done. But anyway, this is a little bit more about who I am, what I'm doing, and just show you around what I've got to work with. So I'm at the office at the moment, or the factory. I've got a small business and it's Saturday, so there's not much going on at the moment. What I want to do is, and let me show you in here, is I've got this spare room, and excuse the echo because we still need to start building it out a little bit. But I've got this spare room, if you have a look around in the factory, and this is effectively going to become a hobby and R&D room. I enjoy a little bit of RC radio control. I've got a fair amount at home. This is just some toys. I'm actually getting this, rebuilding this for the kids to have a little bit of fun with and get them into the hobby. Some basic tools and that in the room here. We'll get a pegboard up at the back there. All the tools laid out nicely. I've recently picked up this 3D printer, and that's for a couple of reasons. The 3D printer, obviously, what's a YouTube channel without a 3D printer? No, I'm joking, but there's just so much potential in it with the business that I do. A bit of prototyping. One thing is to teach me how to start design. Fusion 360 is a program that I've recently started spending a bit of time with, and that's just effectively to push me a little bit on the design side of it and my abilities, bit of upskilling, but it just makes there's so much you can do with 3D printer. Prototyping, one of the biggest things is in my business is I've got a sheet metal shop, and one thing we don't have is let me just take you out here and show you briefly. One thing we don't have, and that will be coming, well, we'll be building it, it will stand around about here, is in fact a CNC plasma cutter. So the idea behind the 3D printer is to teach me CNC controllers, programming, all the rest of that, and that I can in fact go and build my own CNC plasma cutter. I've got a Hypertherm 45, and that is going to be our basis around what we're going to be starting the build with. But this is just a learning curve for me. We've got the abilities to weld the frame, everything like that. That side of it is no problem at all. It's mainly down to the controllers, the motors, the wiring, and so forth. So this is a bit of a learning curve. But as I say, in this area here, we'll have a CNC plasma cutter. The material will be coming through here, CNC plasma cutter, press brake at the back there, welding, and what we do here is, a little bit of what we do here is transformer tanks. We also do mini subs, so various things, but that's the core around it. A few other things that we do is, let me take you down here, is roller covers for bakkies, and I don't have any samples at the moment, but just show you one of the smaller units that we build. This is just a bit of a prototype to send out, and so roller covers for your bakkies, various different things that we manufacture here, roof racks, bike carriers, and so forth. One thing that will be coming shortly is, in fact, hopefully the end of this coming month, I've been saying that for a little bit, but our stainless steel canopies. So we should hopefully, we're at the last revision of the design for the stainless steel canopies, and that is for the Ford Ranger, and we still need to get onto the new gen, so there's a lot of work that needs to happen on that side of it. But yeah, this Ski Supreme needs to actually come out. I'm just busy replacing the stringers on it. It takes up a lot of space. Ergonomics and working around that is not ideal. I just pulled the motor out, so it gives us access to the stringers. Put new stringers in it. Once the stringers are in, new floor, hopefully couple of months that's running. It's going into winter now, so it's the perfect time to get on with the project. But quite exciting, very, very nice boat. So yeah, this is my office. Made that cabinet, awesome little cabinet, industrial sort of style. So various things that we manufacture. This here is for no particular reason than it's a soft jacket body armor. So this is here. I need to get to the range and see if we can put a couple of holes in it and how it holds up against the Glock, this Glock 17, which is one of the things that I enjoy doing as firearms. So there's various aspects to maybe what we're gonna show on the channel, but just all fun at the end of the day. And we'll share our progress with the room here, vinyl cutters, maybe laser engravers, and yeah, there's nothing better than a pretty cool decked out workshop, tinkering hobby room. So this is our start, and we'll take you along for the journey. Lots to show, lot to learn in terms of editing and tutorials. So it's purely, this is the start for me, and there's not too much more to say than that. But we'll learn as we go along, and if anybody's interested in watching, let's have a little bit of fun.